Burgess, you are bouncing on your feet pitch side here.
Yeah, I'm fascinated, Brian. Listen, the first 5 minutes will not decide the result, but we'll see the mindset of both teams. You see there Nathan Cleary, he loves this moment. He's been there for the last 4 years, and he'll be there at the end of the game. There'll be something, there'll be a moment that needs him, and it's just whether it delivers or not. But the first 5 minutes, we'll see what this game's going to be all about.
We will have anthems now from Russell Watson. He'll start with Advance Australia Fair and then God Save the King.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea, our land abounding nature's gifts of beauty. God save our gracious King, long live our noble King. God save the King. Sending glorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King.
Oh, it's a privilege to bring you this game here on Sky Sports tonight, the 2024 World Club Challenge. Let's get straight to your commentary team ahead of what promises to be a cracker. Standing by are Kyle Moore and Mark Wilson.
Cheers, Brian. A huge sporting occasion, and tonight we get to see two champion sides going head-to-head for the right to become the World Club champions. For the Super League champions, Wigan, victory tonight would give them a record 5th World Club Challenge win. The Panthers have dominated the NRL in recent years. 4 successive grand finals, 3 successive grand final wins. And whilst many regard them as the best team on the planet, they've yet to win the World Club Challenge. This is their 4th attempt. A sold-out DW Stadium, one of the biggest nights in the sporting calendar. And it's time for the action to begin. Northern Hemisphere meets Southern Hemisphere. Who will write their name into the history books tonight? Let battle commence. The Betfred World Club Challenge is underway. Wigan against Penrith. And it's the Warriors for the first use of the ball. And the Panthers are there with a 3-man welcoming committee. What an occasion, Kyle Amor. Spine-tingling stuff.
Yeah, good evening, Mark, and good evening to everybody else at home, wherever you are watching around the world. What a contest that lies ahead. But it's Willie Isa. Willie Isa cracks first, and there's a tension through the middle already.
Well, it didn't take long for this one to boil over. An error from the Warriors.
The ball forward.
And a little bit of pushing and shoving. Incorrect play of the ball.
Willie Isa just loses the ball there. Perhaps a bit of nerves for the experienced 35-year-old Willie Isa. And a huge opportunity for the Panthers inside of the first 60 seconds mark. A scrum from 15 metres out, centre of the field. You get a real good look at them with good ball. The first opportunity for them.
So much attacking threat all over the field for the Panthers. As Cleary waits to feed the scrum. And he'll do that now, and he'll peel off to that left-hand side. Ball back on the inside, and the tackle is made on Dylan Edwards, the outstanding fullback. And they'll play the ball 12 away. Back to the centre they come. Yo drops it off. Leota carries strong, but 4 cherry and white shirts are there to turn him away. Kenny Wade, centre field, goes to his left-hand side. They're looking now to drop the ball back on the angle. Determined carry there from Taylor May, playing his first game since last season's World Club Challenge when he picked up an ACL injury. Good to see him back. The Panthers with a first opportunity tonight. Carry the ball, but Wigan are there, holding their ground in the middle of the field. The Panthers, with Kenny pointing, gets it to Cleary now. He takes on the line, and he's met. And Liam Byrne is there with Farrell, and they'll push him away. Last one incoming here. Can Wigan hold on early on here? They'll swing it across field now. They'll go through the hands. Here's the youngster taking on the line. He needs to get the ball away. He's going to go to ground with the ball, Jack Cole. He tried to run it on the last, and Wigan were tested early, and Wigan come up with the answers early.
Yeah, super movement from the defensive line of the Warriors. Moving incredibly quick, getting numbers into tackles, Mark. And there's a bit of needle already. A lot of pushing and shoving after the play of the ball. Heads in nice and tight too.
Marshall play the ball, his try in the grand final, wrapped up the victory for Wigan. Sure to be an emotional night for him. Wigan get the ball out of their own end of the field. Every metre valuable as O'Neill pops up the pass. And forward come the cherry and whites. They thought about the offload there, but Cleary was all over it. Wise move to keep hold there from Wigan. They find themselves just short of the 40-metre line. And this will be the last tackle for the Warriors. And Harry Smith will kick downfield. This should be caught on the full, and is caught on the full. And Toto will bring it back, and he gets up to the 30-metre line. What did you make of that set for the Warriors?
Yeah, fantastic, really. He just got through, took the medicine, didn't really gain too many metres, Mark, but kicked the ball long. And they've got a challenge on to contain this back three for the Penrith Panthers.
And Pete looking on, chance tonight to complete his silverware haul already. A Challenge Cup winner, League Leaders Shield winner, and a Grand Final winner. Only his 66th game as coach tonight. What a run he's been on with the Warriors. But here come the Panthers. We'll have plenty to say about that. As again they go down the short side and they're wrapped up. And this is going to be the last tackle. And Cleary's going to go high towards that far touchline side. Field is underneath it. Field will catch it on the 10, and he looks to bring it forward. He's wrapped up by Yo, and he will go to ground. Good work defensively from the Panthers. It's Wigan trying to feel their way into this one, but they're finding the metres really hard to come by at the moment.
Yeah, that's one thing Penrith do incredibly well. He's through the boot of Cleary, put them into corners, and they work terrifically well with the line speed, often choking sides out in that sense, and just restricting the metres and making it incredibly difficult for them to gain any momentum as Liam Byrne now tries to generate some.
Still on the 30-metre line, and this is going to be the last one. Smith this time will kick towards the far side, where Taruva will catch it on the full, and he'll bring it back. And advantage Penrith early on here. They're going to start just short of the halfway line, and Ivan Cleary will be pretty happy with what he's seen so far.
Yeah, again, it's only 30 metres made. It's Taruva who carries the ball straight and direct with interest. As May now, he looks to cross over into the Warriors' half once again.
Side with Garner. His debut for the Panthers in the World Club Challenge last year against St Helens. Nice hands at the line here, trying to break their way through. They're inside the 30-metre line now. They're going to fire it to Cleary. He plays. There could be room here. There could be trouble. Good tackle there on Edwards. And that tackle there from Wardle needed to be made. That's great defence from the Warriors.
Well, Harry Smith gets spooked and jumps in. It's almost a domino effect, but it's Wardle who comes in and shuts down the play. Terrific defence.
Here now is Cleary. This time he gets the ball away. And again, They're going to be wrapped up on the last tackle. Jack Cole, his first ever start for the Panthers. A couple of runs he's had, but Wigan have kept him out.
Yeah, he's got caught twice, hasn't he? With the ball in hand on tackle 5. It was Cade Ellis earlier on in one of the opening sets. He just gets caught again. Perhaps needs to put boot to ball. But the Panthers will be happy so far. It's Amos Miski now trying to carry the ball forward.
Tackle made short of the 20-metre line.
Oh, that's what they need, yeah.
Well, they'll be like gold dust tonight, Kyle. Penalties inside your own 40-metre line and a chance to kick downfield.
I mentioned about the line speed, but on this occasion, the mark is not square. Look, you can see all 3 players there. Fisher, Harris, Cole makes no attempt. And Jay Field, he just takes a moment, gathers his breath. And we're 7 minutes into this contest, and it's the first chance that we've seen the Warriors inside of the Penrith half mark.
It is, and it's the first chance tonight to go down the pitch side. Jenna Brooks.
Yeah, evening, Mark. 25,000 supporters here at the DW Stadium, a sold-out DW Stadium. I spoke to Matt Cameron, the Penrith Panthers CEO, just before kick-off. He said that the atmosphere is absolutely incredible, and Wigan certainly have put on a show worthy of the World Club Challenge.
They certainly have, Jenna, and are looking to put on a show on the field as well. The Warriors, they'll play the ball there with Cooper. Here it's taken forward. Ellis with a carry. Former Penrith player. And now here comes Wigan again. Smith is tackled inside the 20. Wigan's first opportunity now. They're going to work down the short side here with French. That kick wasn't played at. Wait the official to give the decision. He wipes the tackle count clean. Here's Field. There's a broken Field in front of him. And almost through the gap. The DW Stadium then awaiting fireworks, and Field almost provided them. Ball now with Smith. Here's Farrell. Wigan right where they want to be. They're going to test out this Panthers defence. Can they crack it early on here? O'Neill gets the ball away to Ellis. Ellis runs into the shoulder of Garner. Now they're going to go down that right-hand side. Here's French. The missing pass. Chance for Amos Miski. And the Wigan Warriors strike first. Or do they? The referee's going to want to have a look at this one. He thinks it's a try, but that pass was a thing of beauty. Check in for the try, but it's try on the field.
Okay, it's tackle 3. We're checking with a live call of try. Checking live call of try. We go straight to the camera in the corner, please. Take possession. Just go nice and just take that back slightly, please. We'll go nice and slow when he takes possession. Okay, yeah, go from here now, please. Nice and slow. Miski's in possession. He's in field. Still in field. Still in field. Straight to the grounding, please. And the ball is grounded. Thank you, I've made my decision.
At the moment, he's just patted on Richie's head. What a moment for Amos Miski. The man from Penrith has opened up the scoring in the Penrith World Club Challenge. Wigan's first opportunity. Matty Peake reviewing the play. He'll be delighted, just like the thousands of cherry and white fans are. Wigan lead 4-0.
Certainly do, Mark. What a start it is for the Warriors, but what a ball from Bevan French as well. Just keep your eyes here on Taruva. He just gets caught in, gets attracted from that line from the centre, and it's an absolute peach of a ball. Bevan French, eyes up, sees the winger nice in time. Miski hugs the chalk, and it's 4-0 in the start of this World Club Challenge final.
Super League's top try scorer last season. Gets the first one tonight. The fans loving it. They know that opportunities will be hard to come by tonight. 28 Super League tries last season. But that might be the biggest of his career so far. Really tough kicking opportunity for Harry Smith. A lot of talk about his involvement this week, given the events of last week, but he's here tonight and his kicking could be crucial for Wigan.
Time off. Time back on.
Looks to send it on the way, but he's just pushed it across the face. And the posts will light up red because they're lit up tonight to tell us whether the conversions are going over, but no doubt about that. What a pass, what a try.
Yeah, it was beautiful shape, wasn't it? The double-up play on that right edge. It just means that Taruva, he just has to check Adam Kieran's line, and it leaves the space for that man there, the Lebanese international Abbas Miski.
Stay behind, boys.
Like you mentioned, Mark, 28 tries last season for the Warriors. He's come up with an absolute peach tonight.
Wigan will get the ball back and they will carry it off the back fence. Big carry.
Follow me.
Didn't he return that well, Liam Byrne? And I think Matty Pete, Mark, will be delighted with the start. You know, Penrith did try to suffocate. There was an offload here and the chance through Marshall.
Marshall is quick and he's up to the 30-metre line and beyond him. Toto with a tackle.
Had to absorb a bit of pressure. But it was the Panthers that cracked first through the penalty, through the young half, Cole not being square, that gifted them the field position.
O'Neill finds Ellis. Ellis is knocked off his feet. Short of the halfway line. Now French is going to put boot to ball. He kicks away from Edwards. The ball will bounce between him and Toto, and it kicks away from him as well. So Edwards has got a wall of Wiganers in front of him, and they'll get to him. Great chase from the Warriors.
Yeah, superb kick there from Bevan French. Just almost reverses it, splits the fullback and winger. And as a result now, they can just climb into the Penrith Panthers back three. A huge job on for them tonight.
We mentioned the fact they've got strike all over the field, the Panthers. The three-peat completed with a win, that comeback win over Brisbane in the grand final last season. Not their place in the history books. Wanted a penalty. Oh, they're going to get one as well. Well, they were asking the referee, Liam Moore, and he deemed that Wigan had infringed.
Kade Ellis just taking an eternity in that tackle. You can see he's got that arm of Luke Garner.
On the move, boys. On the move, Cole.
They have to be really clean tonight, the Warriors.
Well, they're coming now. There could be a gap up the middle. Farrell with a vital tackle there. And that needed to be made as well. Leota it was with a big carry. And there's another one. Martin. And all of a sudden, Penrith are just 20 metres away now. And here's Cleary. Options around him, turns the ball back underneath. Byrne completes the three-man tackle. Kenny waits at dummy half. Looking short side, but comes back open. And here now is Cole. Again, he's going to run in. This time he's wrapped up just 5 away. Penrith with a chance here to level up the game. 5 metres out now. They're going to play it short. They're going to try and spin their way over with Leota. He's wrapped up again. Byrne is third man in. Last one. Penrith looking to move it close to the post. And again on the last tackle, the Panthers have turned the ball over without really asking any serious questions of the Wigan defence.
Yeah. A poor end to the set, really, from the Panthers. That's 3 times now, Mark. I've caught inside the first 13 minutes with ball in hand. They're going to have to come up with better ends to the sets.
They are, but they've got Wigan right where they want them. The question is, can they keep them in there as Miski is picked up and pushed back towards his own 10-metre line. Wigan looking for willing runners. There's Kieran, played in the grand final last year, of course, against Wigan for the Dragons. This has been a good defensive effort from the NRL champions. Smith is going to kick under pressure. He had to go high. That means there's not as much depth on the kick as he would like. And here now is Edwards, who brings it forward. And he skips past the one. He's looking to get the ball away. And here come the Panthers looking to counter from inside their own half. Wigan trying to get them in the touch. Can they get them over the line? No, they can't. Despite Farrell's best efforts, Toto stayed in the field of play. Now is Tang Ho. He's wrapped up. Kenny waits and gets the ball away. Wigan happy. There was a little bit of a breakdown in the Penrith play there.
Hold.
Well, they might be happy with the scoreboard mark, but most of this game, as Yo moves the ball through to Cleary.
Yeah, there's danger here out wide if they can get the pass away. Taruva gets it, backs himself on the outside, then realises the odds are against him, comes back in, and he's knocked to the ground. There's a player down in back play here for the Panthers. Maybe a late hit. We'll get another look at that, but the Panthers are coming now, 10 metres away. Yo is wrapped up. Last tackle. It's Cole who's down injured. So potentially a man down here, the Panthers, on last play. They'll go to Cleary. Cleary will get it away. They've got the numbers. Tall going for the corner. He's going to be tackled. Great defence from the Warriors. They hold out the Panthers, but they are getting closer and closer.
Yeah, beautiful shape there from Penrith, down on that right-hand side of the field. And even when Wigan looked in trouble, the cherry and white shirts just appeared out of nowhere. And 3 and 4 players in there again. Matty Pete will be delighted with that.
Let's go.
Big moment.
Discipline now. Go.
Big moment. We mentioned the last set was a tough set. There's a swinging arm going in there. And another relieving penalty. Martin, it was, is penalised.
This is what Wigan are going to need. They're going to need a little bit of this, aren't they? Because it's fairly obvious. 16 minutes in, yes, they are winning 4-0 on the scoreboard, but my point earlier was that they played pretty much 3/4 of that down near their own try line, having to do an awful lot of defence in that part of the field. It's the most difficult place to defend your own line. But look at this effort here from the Warriors. Marshall in there, Wardle, Jay Field too.
So Wigan, some vital meters, find themselves outside their own 30-metre area. Ball driven in. There's Garner again. French looking for options, didn't have any. Takes on the line himself. He's wrapped up a metre short of that halfway line. Ball now comes to this near side. Farrell is hit hard. Tango with a good shoulder shot there.
Tango there on Liam Farrell. Had to as well. It was a nice little line from him. Tyler Dupree fresh onto the field.
Yeah, so early change for the Warriors. Last tackle here. O'Neill will find Smith, who goes high. This is a tester. Swirling tonight, but comfortable. How easy did that look for Dylan Edwards? And he returns it, but he's hit hard.
Yeah, beautiful high-hanging kick there from the boot of Smith. Just trying to pressure Dylan Edwards, but he takes that in all day long. Returns it well, and Tyler Dupree's there to welcome him with the left shoulder.
Yeah.
Third.
Tango takes the carry forward. Right, we've got news of a Wigan Warriors injury. Let's head down to Jenna Brooks.
Yeah, Mike Cooper has just come off. He's getting treatment on his left knee as we speak. Of course, he's had some knee injuries in the past, so let's hope it's nothing too serious.
Cheers, Jenna. We'll keep our eyes on that one. Last tackle here. They're going to run it, the Panthers. They need options here as they advance over the 40-metre line. Martin's got it. And again, the Penrith Panthers don't come up with a kick at the end of the set.
No. Quite surprisingly, really, as well. But, and the only but is they're happy to be defended. They win titles, they win games, Mark, through choking teams out defensively. They won't be under too much pressure, neither will he. But I do think that they need to end their sets a bit better.
But not to kick at all is very unusual, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Here's Smith, who's seen plenty of his left boot. Here's Farrell. 148 career tries for him. Ellis gets the ball away to French, and French now will find Field. Good cover tackle from May. Well, the ball carried forward by Willie Isa. Isa goes over that 40-metre line. And this is the final tackle for Wigan. Approaching the quarter mark of this game. High kick, but not much depth on it. Penrith going to let this bounce. They are. It could bounce kindly for Wigan. Wigan need an offload of some description. They're going to get the ball back. Here now is Field. Field could be dangerous from here. Gets the ball away to Marshall. Marshall turns it back in. It's still play on. Waddle's going to kick over the top. Waddle's chasing his own kick. Ball is not dead. Now, who did that come off? Did it come off a Wigan hand? Did Waddle just get a fingertip on it?
Well, the referee's going to have a look at that.
My reaction, Carl, was it did touch the fingers of Wardle. They got very fortunate there.
Tackle 5,
You see Liam Marshall somehow, oh, he's in touch there, yeah. I thought he actually managed to keep his feet off the floor and find that pass.
There we go, boys.
It's a turnover, 20 metres away.
Here we go. See ya. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Chris.
Great work there from the camera operators here tonight.
Wigan. Hold.
But another warning shot, Mark, for the Panthers. You know, if you invite the Warriors into your half of the field, they can score points.
They've had 2 looks. They've scored one and almost scored again. But now
this won't help. It's Cade Ellis again.
Loses collision, goes back to the ball.
Guilty party.
Readjusts back to the ball after losing collision.
You have to be squeaky clean here tonight.
kick is a good one. So Penrith will get another opportunity. They'll tap the ball centre field, and now they'll get it. And here they go with Fisher Harris. Played in the last 4 grand finals. Now comes back centre field, and they're looking to work it across. The ball back on the angle for Martin. Two-time Dalian. Second row, ball now up the middle. Good carry. They're getting closer here, the Panthers. Now, can they click this attacking operation into gear? No, they can't. It's an error at the end of the set. Leota couldn't hang on. Wigan relieved.
Yeah, Moses Leota there, he just spills the ball. Just lets Wigan off the hook. Just takes his eye off the ball there from the eye line of Farrell and Dupree.
They're racing off the line here, Penrith. Beaten by St Helens on home soil last season. Determined to get their first ever World Club Challenge victory. Big shot goes in there. Now, here's Patrick May goes into the action, and that's a great first carry. Stands in a 3-player tackle, and look at the post-contact meters from Mago.
Yeah, 168 metres inside of 50 minutes last week against Castleford.
Here's a kick from French towards the far touchline, and it will go into touch.
It's a good carry, isn't it, from Mago? That's what you want. Your first carry to be a big one in a big game. Bevan French just decides with just over a quarter of the game gone to put the boot through the ball over the sideline.
It's his 60th appearance for Wigan tonight for Patrick Mago. He's made 1 start. 1 start. Everything else off the bench, but for impact like that.
Yeah, and that's why he signed another 1-year deal by the club. It was late on in the season in September. And obviously, he'll be looking for a big, big season ahead.
Centre field.
Well, a lot was made, wasn't it, of Fisher Harris and Leota and how they start games, but I think the Warriors, Mark, have matched them terrifically well.
They have. Here's Kenny now, gets it away. Yo will carry it forward. What a player he is.
Quality.
Oh, the year for the Panthers last year. Now the kick from inside their own half. Marshall scampers across to collect it on the full. He looks up to see what his options are. Gets past one. Toto makes the tackle with Martin. You mentioned the Panthers threat, Kyle. Wigan could score from anywhere as well.
Yeah, you know, when you've got players like French and Field and Martin who just have raw pace, and raw pace is what excites most rugby league fans around the world. They certainly have that in bucket loads.
Wigan 10 short of the halfway line. Forward they go. Dupree. Let's push back, balls come free here, and that's going to be a ball steal.
Fisher Harris comes out of that tackle confused. It's just another penalty, and it's a yardage penalty of that as well. You can just see there's hands all over. He makes a strip there with the right hand.
I'm not too sure why he looked too confused there, if I'm honest. That looked as clear as day as Dupree carries forward.
Just over 12 months ago, St Helens, of course, punched them in the face in their own backyard, and they didn't know how to handle it. They couldn't rescue it. The Warriors here, over on English shores, are pretty much doing the same inside of 25 minutes.
They would like another score, though, to add to their one early score. Now the kick over the top. What's the bounce of the ball like? Will it be Kine? No. It's Kine for the Panthers, and it rolls dead. It was a chance taken by Wigan, and it will be a 20-metre restart.
Yeah, a little chip over the top there, but Dylan Edwards looked pretty comfortable knowing that that ball was going to run out. It's just the Wigan Warriors seem to be growing into this game more and more.
We saw the really tough conditions at Hull KR on Thursday night. This pitch, a football pitch, drains slightly better. The surface still pretty good, despite the wet weather we've had in this part of the world in recent weeks and months.
Move now! Hold!
The Panthers have got it back. A hush falls across the stadium for the first time tonight, and here come Penrith.
What a battle that is, isn't it? Liam Martin and Liam Farrell.
Hold!
Keep an eye out on that contest.
Short pass to Cleary. Cleary gets it away. Good one-on-one shot from O'Neill. Not quite clicked yet, Penrith.
Hold.
As they showed in the grand final last year, only takes them a few minutes to rack up the points, and now they're probing up the middle. Yo almost through. That's the fifth tackle. Kenny in at dummy half, gets it away to Cleary, who is going to stand up the kick. He's going to invite Miskey into traffic to collect it. He spilled it, going to be picked up by Kenny, slips it to Cleary, and in the blink of an eye, the Penrith Panthers level things up. The high kick not dealt with. Kenny on hand to slip the pass to Nathan Cleary, and a two-time Clive Churchill medal winner has got his side on the board. Wigan 4, Penrith 4.
Well, it took them 26 minutes before they finally decide to kick the ball on last. And there's an almighty confusion on the far side of the field between Miskey and Kieran. And it's an ugly drop, and it lands up into the Panthers' hands, who just feeds Cleary for an easy score. The height of the kick, the confusion between Miskey, and there's enough pressure in there. He just supplies the pass there to Cleary, who brings the Panthers back into this game.
Well, we asked the question why they hadn't been kicking. They kicked on that occasion, and they got maximum benefits.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, the height of the kick was delicious. And Kieran and Miskey, there's just a bit of confusion under the challenge from May. And Kenny just supplies Cleary with a short pass for a simple score from him, and there's just a hush in the crowd now.
Was, of course, player of the match in that remarkable come-from-behind victory against Brisbane at the end of last year. A performance of the highest quality, a sporting superstar. And we get to see him here in the UK. The crowd are trying to put him off, but this should be as straightforward as they come for a player of his calibre. And this to put the Panthers in front.
Stand back on.
And he strikes it straight through the middle. You see the post lighting up green there. The Panthers lead, and the coach is happy.
Once again, tackle 5. The kick from Cleary's right boot. Contested on the far side of the field, and then Mitch Kenny, he just pops up in the right place, just chasing the kick, looking for that ricochet. And the two-time Clive Churchill winner slides over to give Penrith a 2-point lead.
Okay, Harry.
Said he's been enjoying his time in England. He's been able to walk around the streets of Manchester. Not too many people know who he is. Doesn't get that luxury, does he? Back home.
Release, goal 1. Play on.
The ball working its way forward.
2. Move. Oh, no.
There's a huge advantage in the metre count here, Carl, for the Penrith Panthers. Over nearly 200 yards, 200 metres, sorry, above Wigan at this stage, and that's really an implication of what we're seeing here.
It's came through the defensive action of the Panthers. The Wigan Warriors have had to just come out of their own end far too often, and they really just restricted the metres. When they kick the ball back, the trade-off is straight over into the half of Warriors. There's another kick from Cleary. Challenging Marshall this time, well taken.
Held his ground, didn't panic. I think what that stat does tell us is that there's a juggle and then a big shot comes in there. Well, that was an open opportunity for Penrith and they weren't going to miss that one. But Wigan, mainly their territory's been game on the back of Harry Smith's boot, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, you know, the only time really they've managed to get out of their own end of the field is through the ill-discipline of the Panthers. And the boot of Harry Smith has come into play on a couple of occasions, but more often than not, Mark, our heads have been turned to the right. Cade Ellis on tackle 4. He's only 32 metres away from his own line. You'll expect some kick pressure to come in here, and the back three of the Panthers will come looking for work once more. They're all set up there. Here we go.
It's a great catch on the fly from Edwards, who looks to get round Farrell. He bumps out of the initial contact, but not for the first time tonight. He's managed to get his way over the 40-metre line.
Yeah, only missed one game last year in the NRL, Dylan Edwards. 12 try return in 26 appearances.
Some player. They're a team full of some players, aren't they? They are a great side.
They are the superstars of the game in many ways.
They're threatening here to advance their lead as a strong tackle goes in on Eisenhuth. He's on off the bench. They're going to work it now to that left-hand side. Cleary decides to come back. Ball bounces unkindly there. Said it came off the boot, the referee, so they'll play on. This will be the final tackle. Kenny looks to get the ball away to Cleary, who's going to run it. Yo on his inside, gets the ball back, it's play on. Cleary loses the ball. Wigan with a risky offload, a couple of risky offloads, and now they're looking to try and break forward. And field is picked up and pushed back by Garner. But Wigan happy just to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, beautiful work through Cleary. And Isaiah Yeo just spotting lazy markers going back through the centre of the field. Yeo promotes the ball, sorry. And the Warriors, they just keep moving and defending well, and they've got another penalty off the back of it for the rewards.
Let's go, Harry.
Miskey held down there.
Stay behind. Come on, Harry,
Here's the
let's
sub in last year's World Club Challenge. Not featured in any of the grand final wins. An opportunity for him to put a marker down ahead of the NRL season.
Go.
Here's Farrell. So Wigan with a reprieve gets them out of their own end of the field. What can they do? Can they nudge themselves back in front here? Work to be done, but they're over the halfway line with Dupree.
Move! Back up now. Hold. Hold.
Cruz Leeming is into the action. Going to get the ball away to Smith. Smith gets it away. Here now is Mago.
3. Move! Up and square.
Can't break a tackle on this occasion. Cruz Leeming had a spell in the NRL with the Gold Coast Titans. A 4-year contract for him with the Warriors. And he gets some ruck speed going as now they'll work it down the short side. Miss out pass, get the ball away. Could be ball back on the inside. Wigan gonna score! Cruz Leeming is over. Wigan again, cut Penrith open. Down the Wigan right-hand side. Support flooding through the middle. And Cruz Leeming is over. Wigan back in front.
Well, it's been the try of the evening so far, and it comes on again off the back of a Penrith Panthers penalty out of yardage. It just gives Wigan Warriors the field position, and boy do they take advantage of it. That right edge through Bevan French. Adam Kieran, Amos Miskey back on the inside. Willie Isa looked like he didn't have the leg speed to get there. And Cruz Leeming just floats up through the middle of the field. Keep your eye on the hooker, just pushing hard. Amos Miskey back on the inside. Willie Isa to Cruz Leeming. What a score for the Warriors.
Great hands. They didn't panic. Isa very unselfish, looking for the younger, fresher legs inside him. And there is Cruz Leeming.
He's only just fresh onto the field, Cruz Leeming. Of course, 10 games over in the NRL last year with the Gold Coast Titans. A great debut last week for Cruz Leeming, and another try here tonight in the biggest game of his career so far. An 8-6 inside of 6 minutes left in this half is a huge, huge moment. And credit Wigan Warriors for being patient, being tough, hanging in there and striking back.
Scored last week at Castleford in his Super League bout with the Warriors. And this represents Harry Smith, a far easier conversion attempt than his first one from out wide. But he'll give this due respect. Every point tonight crucial. Can Harry Smith turn the posts green here at the DW Stadium?
Time back on.
Yes, he can. Another vital 2 points. Smith on the board with his first successful conversion. And Wigan, who've been doing it tough down their own end, all of a sudden they've got their second try up the other end.
And you can put this all down to the work of the reigning man of steel, Bevan French. Once again, just picking apart that right edge of Mayer Taruva. Putting some work back through the centre of the field, keeping alive. Delighted Tommy Lulawai, Matty Pete.
Will be an early concern for Ivan Cleary, the fact that Wigan have gone that way twice and they've come up with points twice.
You have to credit the Warriors' attack. It's when they've been gifted those field positions. You know, we think about the play before down this left-hand side of the field. There's an opportunity there as well. But the challenge for the Warriors is how many times can they keep bringing the ball out of this part of the field, the 30-metre zone away from their own try line, because that's where most of their carries have been. As Ellis looks to move the ball, French again, met this time well.
Had numbers, didn't they? If they could have slipped that pass away. They're just starting to grow in confidence here, Wigan. As Ellis carries.
What a stint he's had. 35 minutes straight through.
Here's Smith with a kick. He'll launch it downfield. I'll tell you what, Harry Smith, he's finding it almost impossible here. Toto brings it forward. Toto was taken by the... It's good for the collar on his shirt, but it's almost impossible to land it on the grass, isn't it, with this back three?
Yeah, I've mentioned it a number of times tonight. Their back three is huge for the Penrith Panthers. And Toto just darted straight through the middle of the field, cutting them up. Has get them this field position. 30 metres away. 3 players left.
Yeah, let's go.
Here goes Cleary, gets it away. Here now is Edwards, bumps off one, ducks under another. He's still going here, the fullback. Inside the 10 he goes, and he's wrapped up. Penrith looking to hit straight back. They'll move it to that left-hand side. Cleary comes back to the centre, looping pass. They get it out to this near side now with Tangho. He's tackled. That's 7 away. Last tackle here was Mitch Kenny. Will swing the ball to Cleary. Cleary, short pass, they're going to run it. Yo, can he get the pass away? Can he get it away? No, he can't. Wigan, not for the first time tonight, inside their own 10. Hold the Panthers out.
Well, the Warriors' right edge is just by so much land that it forces Yo back inside. And the terrific work underneath the ball from the Warriors has been so impressive tonight. But he just shut the doors firmly tight on the Penrith Panthers attack once more.
These are a big few minutes before half-time. It's been tough, tense. The mistakes have been pounced upon. Don't want to be making any now. Will there be a moment of brilliance? Before the break, Wigan working their way slowly forward. Here goes Mago. He's taken to the ground in a 3-player tackle. Lindsay Smith was there.
The tired carry there from Patrick Mago, but Smith once more putting boot to ball, and look who's at home. It's Toto.
Yeah, here he comes, brings it forward. There's a better line this time, and they do get to him just inside the Penrith 40-metre area.
This is a big set for the Warriors defensively now. They just want to get inside at half-time, regroup, reassess.
There's 4 Panthers players still just making their way back behind the play of the ball. As they shoot out of the line there, Martin almost slipped past Marshall. He took a gamble.
A bit risky there. He cuts across 2 players to try and put a shot on Liam Martin.
Here There's Edwards, who almost ran behind his own teammate. Trying to play on as set restart. Oh, big moments here for the Panthers as Cleary takes on the line, slips the ball away.
Patrick Nagel's in a hole, he's struggling to get back, and they've gone down that side with Cleary.
They turn it back. It looked like they had numbers, but they're coming back to the middle of the field. They're trying to work over the Warriors' defence here. They're within striking distance. The 6 again gives them a huge opportunity. Cleary again steps off the left foot, almost slipped through. But he was brought down by Leeming. Short play of the ball. Farrell races out of the line. They get the ball away here to Cole. Here now is Edwards. Edwards for the line! Now, has he got this down? There were Wigan players there, but Dylan Edwards looked like he got the ball down, and the referee agrees. Wigan Warriors and Dylan Edwards, a Clive Churchill medal winner in 2022 when the Panthers beat the Eels, has levelled things up right on half-time. And a chance here for Nathan Cleary to boot the NRL champions in front going into the break.
We spoke about how important that defensive set was. They give away a 6 again. 3 plays later. Cleary just converts the post-goal green, and it's 12 points to 10.
Yeah,
Dylan Edwards, he was sorely missed in the World Club Challenge last year against St Helens, but he just keep the ball alive. There's an overchase there, I think it's from Cade Ellis. Some tired middles through the centre of the field, and the Panthers spot him and take an opportunity. And it's Dylan Edwards who snaps hard off his right foot. Spots the space. Liam Farrell and Jay Field, well, they just can't do enough to deny the try. And it's 12 points to 10. As Harry Smith just looks to restart this half, and the hooter will sound.
Let's get down to pitch side. Jenna Brooks has got some more information for us.
Yeah, Mark, I can tell you Cruz Leeming has just come off the pitch. Of course, he suffered that, what looked like an ankle injury last week. He is now in a lot of pain. Brad O'Neill has just come on. Obviously, it's half-time, but Cruz Leeming does not look good.
No, he seemed hobbling away. Hopefully, half-time comes at a good time for Cruz Leeming and for the Wigan Warriors. Nathan Cleary with 2 goals and a try in that first half means that Wigan, despite the early try from Miskey and the late try from Leeming, it's the Warriors who are behind at the break. Half-time at the DW Stadium. Wigan Warriors 10, Penrith Panthers 12.
Yeah, I'm slightly concerned for the Warriors going into this half. Of course, Jenna Brooks mentioned about the injury to Cruz Leeming. Will he return? Of course, Mike Cooper as well. And will the middle unit of the Warriors be able to hold and contain this 40 minutes from the Panthers?
We'll find out. The second half back underway here in the Betfred World Club Challenge. Penrith leading by 2. And they get first use of the ball here.
Move! Back now, Harry. Hold, Harry.
Again, a hush around the arena. Penrith so dominant in the NRL competition. Are they 40 minutes away from getting their hands on the World Club Challenge for the very first time? Wigan will have plenty to say about that.
Just telling Liam Martin to go back and play the ball, just edge forward slightly. Dylan Edwards just trying to skirt and scamper across, trying to find a chink in the defensive line. It's tackle 5. Cleary under pressure there from Liam Farrell.
This should be caught on the full. It is caught on the full. Wigan have got it back with Marshall. Let's head down to pitch side. We heard about Cruz Leeming's injury before the break. Any further news, Jenna Brooks?
Yeah, Mark, I do. Told you that he came off in pain. He's not returning. He's actually just come out from the tunnel now. He's got his left ankle, that same ankle he injured against Castleford last week, iced, and he's limping. He won't be back tonight.
Okay, cheers, Jenna. Hammer blow for the Wigan Warriors, down to 16 fit players. There's the ball now with Bevan French. Here's Field. Oh, the pass was on, but it went behind his intended target. And Miskey has knocked it on, trying to haul it in. So an early error second half for Wigan. But that news, Kyle, no Cruz Leeming, that could be crucial.
It makes it tough as well, and we're not too sure what the news is on Mike Cooper. The Sky replay just shows Amos Miskey. Just that pass behind him from Field, and he can't take it in. It just gives an opportunity for the Panthers. But yes, with 2 middles down in a game of such importance, and hopefully Mike Cooper can return. Of course, he had that horrific Good Friday injury, that ACL injury, I think it was. You can see the right knee heavily strapped. Let's hope that Mike Cooper, in arguably the biggest game of his career, as he edges towards game 400, the 35-year-old.
Do with him coming back in this second half, but first they've got some defending to do. The Panthers on the prowl here, looking to move it across to that right-hand side. Cleary, though, is turned away. Dupree, Wardle heavily involved with Harry Smith there. They've got good territory here.
Hold! Release him! Free. Hold. Goal free.
Ball centre field again. Yo got more involved towards the end of that first half. He's
done quite a good job on him, but you're right, Mark, he just seemed to be poking his nose through and enjoying getting his hands on the ball.
Now they're moving it to Edwards, who puts the brakes on. Will now cut back across the field. He's taken down, last one.
All the way back now, hurry!
There you go on O'Neill with the defending there. This time the kick is high, it's across. Miskey comes in, juggles it, went backwards. Lucky break there for the Wigan Warriors.
Yeah, but just keep your eye on the work, though, that Willie Isa and Adam Kieran do to protect the backfield catch. They just almost just stand there and deny the left edge of the Panthers any chance to get a hold of the ball.
Adam Kieran's just getting a bit of a check as well. I think he got a bang on the back of the neck there as he was involved in that play. As Wigan with O'Neill scoot away from dummy half. Kieran, I think, is fit to carry on. Coming back into the attacking line now as Mago will carry it forward. Drag him down. Meters at a premium. You saw that big disparity in the meter comparisons in that first half. As Smith again kicks downfield. Again, Penrith will catch it on the full. To'o will bring it forward. And he scoots towards the 40-metre line, and he will play the ball in the centre of the field.
Well, one thing the Panthers won't change, Mark, is their ability to defend and attack through their defence. As we see, just To'o is able to chew up 15 metres, and in 2 plays, they're once again back into the Warriors' half, and that's a carry with interest from May.
Yeah, Taylor May. Ball down the short side here. They're looking to move it through the hands. Taruva is stopped, and they're trying to pull him over the sideline. They can't quite haul him into touch. Wasn't too far away. Sonia Taruva. The ball now centre field with Cole. Moves it on. Taken forward. Well, they're where they want to be, the Panthers. Looking to end with another good kick at the end of this set. Cleary this time looks to the far side. Marshall sets his sights, gets off the ground and takes it, and then Liam Martin takes him as well. Wigan getting the ball, but getting it inside their own 10 again.
Exactly, and that's what Penrith will do through the boot of Cleary. Just drop the ball into the pockets as Liam Marshall gets his hands on the ball once more and does well with the meters after contact there. Just gets put on his back though.
Eisenhuthen with the tackle. Wigan need something, don't they, to get them out of that end of the field. Smith's boot will be the go-to, and that's a better kick, and this time Edwards can't get it on the full. He'll turn around and collect it 20 metres off his own line. Looks up at the chase. Good chase as well from Wigan. Well worked and well earned there.
And good contact as well from Brad O'Neill, the number 9 for the Warriors. Left shoulder contact on Edwards as Taruva. He looks to just dance through the defensive line once more, but he can't get no joy. Bevan French and Tyler Dupree all over him. It's May's turn now.
Well, you look at this three-quarter line, Taruva and Tango, 21 years of age, May 22, and To'o 25. Only more years to come from that combination, which is ominous. As the ball now goes forward, Yo gets it away, slip pass. Martin wrapped up Wardle, makes the tackle. Fifth. This one coming up here. They're going to hoist the kick high. Cleary, that's the highest of the night. Field underneath it, catches it, and then is collected by the centre, May. Standing target there.
Yeah, the height from Cleary was exceptional. The catch from Field and the contact from Tyler May too. But again, it's just that cycle that the Penrith Panthers create. That process of getting through the sets, high kicks, compete, line speed, aggression, contact, the perfect recipe. And you can understand that why they've gone on to win 3 premierships in a row. Look at the meters. Yeah, it tells you everything you need to know. The outside backs, the line speed that the Penrith Panthers are able to do, and the positions that Liam Marshall and company are having to carry from, just allows them not to buy any land. And look at this.
Stats going up again by the second.
It's all down to the defensive actions and the unit and the process that they go through.
They're relentless, aren't they?
They are, but they're only 2 points ahead, and that's a credit to the Warriors, Mark.
It is. Chance to become Fed World Club champions tonight. The ball carried forward by Henry. He made a couple of appearances last year for the Panthers. As here goes Jack Cole on his first senior start. And now the ball centre field. Here is Edwards, gets it out wide, and Smith needs help with a tackle. Eventually gets his man. Here goes Kenny now. Gets the ball away, centre of the field. Little line break almost through there was Cole. And he's dragged down. And worrying signs here for the Warriors. Can they hang on here? They're going to fire it out wide. They're trying to force their way on the power play. Flick pass, and Taruva couldn't take it. That was a try waiting to be scored. The offload there came from May, and Taruva couldn't take it.
Well, there was some worrying signs on the right edge there. The Warriors, the play before, Willie Ison just gets spooked and misses completely. And then look at the number of cherry and white shirts that are falling off. They managed to do enough, but it's just that lack of skill, that lack of execution on the end. What would have been a certain try there for Taruva.
We saw Taylor May on Thursday watching his brother Tyrone for Hull KR. He was almost a try creator there as well.
2 moves,
9 gone.
Hold.
In the second half, Wigan predominantly playing out of their own end of the field. Can they break out?
Move! Lindsay back!
And a couple of times they've had penalties to get them out. They've gone on and posted points, and now they've got bodies in motion here. And into the line goes Field, tries to duck under one tackle. He's wrapped up.
It's better, isn't it?
Tackle is made by Smith. Looping pass centre field. O'Neill is on the end of that one.
Release him now! Goal 5.
This one, slow play of the ball means Smith is under pressure, so he's got to go high. Edwards waits, catches it on the full. There's a wall of cherry and white. The chase was pretty good, to be fair, and they'll push the fullback back inside his own 30.
Yeah, terrific work there from Harvey Hill, the youngster, onto the field with Liam Farrell. But that defensive set there, the Warriors were able to just buy a little bit more land. Harry Smith still kicking from just inside his 40, but they are edging up further up the field. It's the Warriors who just need to up it defensively. Line speed's a must.
Problem is they're waiting for an error. And errors from this Penrith team don't come around too often, as is shown by their high completion rate so far. Here they go now through hands. Their turn to have some bodies in motion. The flick pass was on, but they can't keep it in the field of play. And that finally is a Penrith error and a chance for Wigan to get the ball in decent territory.
Yeah, this time it's the right edge attack of the Panthers. He just looks to ship the ball on there. Tago, he just cannot find the ball, the right ball on the end there. Good pressure defence from the Warriors, the left edge of them. Brian Toto just lets the ball roll over.
21 tries last season for Brian Toto. The crowd are doing their bit. Big crowd here tonight, not a ticket to be had. Sold out weeks in advance. Great occasion tonight. It'll be made all the better with a Wigan win. And they'll start first tackle over the halfway line.
Yeah, just to echo that, Mark, I think the Warriors have done absolutely amazing tonight. They've made this feel like the biggest game in the world, which it is. The pre-game, the fireworks, and so far, the 34 players that are on the field tonight have lived up to it.
They have, and that's a great carry for the Warriors. It's them going forward. Ellis here now is French, fires it to Kieran. He's wrapped up. He makes the tackle. But they're here again, Wigan. They've not had too many opportunities so far tonight, and now they're moving the ball across the line. Have they spotted a gap? I thought for a moment Phil was thinking about putting that behind Toe on that far side, because he raced out of the line on that far edge. Here they'll go now, straight forward. Harvey Hill, the youngster.
Release goal 5.
Plays the ball on the last tackle. Here now is Smith, gets it away to Field, stabs a kick in behind, gathered by Wigan. Can they ground it? Oh, inches away. Did they get it over the line? Referee might need to check this. How wide is that white line? Because the Warriors are millimetres away. In fact, he said they've got it on the line. Wigan might just have got back into this one, and it's Wardle, the player of the match in the grand final.
Try mark, but it's young Harvey Hill refusing to be put down, gets a half quick play of the ball, and it's Jay Field who just slices a delicate little kick in behind, and the centre and Jay Wardle just competes, regathers the ball, and Liam Moore sends it up as a try. The video ref has no concrete evidence to turn it over. Eyebrows and questions will be asked and raised, but it matters not. because it's the Warriors who lead this World Club Challenge once again. 14 points to 12, with a huge kick and a huge moment from Harry Smith to come. He does incredibly well to keep competing. But that angle there for me, Mark, if I'm going to be honest, it's very, very difficult to see how that ball gets over the line.
Yeah, pretty clear one in transition.
Jake Wardle looks pretty honest to me. He said
the
he got
finger
it
tells
down.
you it.
Well, fine margins decide big games. They don't come much finer than that. And this is a huge kick for Harry Smith to extend the lead. Strikes it, the crowd go up, the post go green. And for the third time tonight, Wigan Warriors lead in a World Club Challenge. The Warriors faithful on their feet. Wardle's try. Swings the balance again.
Well, it was the Harry Sunderland. He won the Harry Sunderland Award last year in the grand final, and he comes up with another huge moment in this game.
Stay behind, boys.
A try that just edges the Warriors 4 points ahead.
Here come the Panthers. Wigan 15 minutes into the second half, and here goes Willie Iser, and he's met Kenny there. Straight into the ribs with Martin.
And sometimes, Mark, throughout your playing career and throughout, sometimes you need luck along the way, and sometimes that might just be the occasion where they get that little bit of fortune. But they won't matter now, as Harry Smith just boots the ball hard down the field and tottles underneath.
He'll catch it, but here comes the chase again. And another big collision. You have to say that Harvey Hill has come on and made an impact for Matty P.
Certainly has, the young Cumbrian.
Good opportunity there, good tackle from Bevan French. There he is, Harvey Hill, 20 years of age, 15 appearances last year, all off the bench, and he's on the bench tonight again, making an impact.
What a moment for him. 16th game in a Warriors shirt, and a chance to be crowned a world champion. But there's still a long, long way to go.
There is. Penrith have got it on the halfway line. Slow play of the ball. Ball now with Yo. Drops the ball back inside. Carried forward by Eisenhoop. Nice one. And they're only just over the halfway line here, Penrith. So Cleary's going to go high towards the far side. Marshall calls for it. Marshall collects. And Marshall sets off, but he's well met over on that far side by Tango and by Liam Martin. You're never quite sure what to expect in these games, but I think deep down we all thought it'd be a big physical tight contest, and that's what we're getting at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was just thinking there as Amos Miski carried that ball. We've mentioned a lot about the back three of Penrith Panthers, but I think the back three of the Warriors have been incredible tonight.
They might not have made as many meters, but they've been tough meters that they have made, haven't they?
And let me tell you, Mark, in big games, sometimes, in fact, not sometimes, you need your outside backs to come and give you a breather, give you a bit of respite, so you can do the tough stuff through the middle of the field defensively. And I think Miski, Field and Marshall have done that terrifically well tonight.
Nice bounce for Edwards, and he gets Panthers up towards the halfway line. Taruva will get them over the midfield, and here they go now, trying to put a bit of pace into the play. May, an awful injury, missed out the entire NRL season last season. All carried forward by Smith. Penrith back where they want to be. They're asking for a 6 again there, Mitch Kenny. He's not going to get anything this time. Centre field, they'll go. Big, strong tackle. And this is the last one. Kenny gets it away. They're going to kick out wide to this near side. Miski's got to come off the line. This time he collects it. Well, there are cherry and white shirts everywhere there. But thankfully, Miski came up with the ball.
Yeah, they've gone to a number of kicks, haven't they, on Abbas Miski? But again, it's the work off the ball, in and around, just making sure that he's able to get a clean catch. The escort from his teammates has been pretty much spot on, apart from the one error in the first half. Adam Kieran and Bevan French just not allowing Taruva through.
It's trouble on here. Field, who hasn't quite been able to break through.
No, they've marked him well tonight. But he only needs, Mark, as we've seen across the Super League over the last 2 seasons. He scored 43 tries in 60 games. He only needs half a chance.
Here's the kick. They were out on the touchline side. The kick caught on the full. And here comes Edwards again. Edwards way over 150 metres already tonight.
Move up and square.
Probably one of the best kick returners in the business, and he's been given free rein pretty much tonight.
Yeah.
That's not a criticism of Wigan, by the way. Just like wherever you put it, he seems to get there.
Yeah, I think, again, it's just the defensive actions of Penrith, particularly down that end of the field. More often than not, Harry Smith's just able to, or had to just boot the ball as far and as hard as he can.
Well, they come again through the middle. Yo gets it. He bumps off one. He bumps through two. Man on the inside. They've dropped it. They've dropped it. Well, Cleary proves that he is human after all. If he catches that, surely the Panthers were going level again.
Well, how many times do you hear the names Isaiah Yo and Nathan Cleary combining? And he does well. He gets rid of Mago, gets rid of Willie Isa, and it's Cleary back on the inside. But Jay Field in his eye line just does enough. You'd have thought or imagined if he'd have caught that ball, it'd have been almost a certain try. But sometimes you need those moments. Frano Botica looks on.
Yeah, there he is, player of the match in the 1991 World Club Challenge. He was one of the Wigan former greats that brought the trophy onto the field. Dennis Betts was there as well. So it looks like he could play, Dennis. Tough competitor in both competitions.
Move up and square. All lads, hold. Hold.
So Wigan have it back. We're into the final quarter of what has been a titanic tussle. And we still do not know who is going to come out on top in this match. Ball here now with French, finds Field, looking to get to an edge.
Well, what we do know, that this has been a huge tick in the box for the Super League, Mark. Wigan Warriors coming here, and with 3/4 of the game gone, leading the 3-time Premiership all-conquering Panthers team. Kane Ellis there just comes up with a sloppy pass. Jay Field just trying to dance in between Tango.
Here's Smith again under pressure, thumps downfield.
He kicks the ball so well, doesn't he, Harry Smith?
He does.
One. Move down. All this assembly.
Tackle made.
Up and square.
30 metres away from the Penrith line.
Two. Move.
There's Matty Pete looking on. His emotion never really changes, whether they're winning, losing or drawing. But inside, he'll be proud of the effort so far, but he'll want to finish it off with a trophy at the end of it. And there's a lot of work to do because Penrith are rolling downfield here.
Yeah, it's just speeding up through the middle of the field.
Here now is Cole. Cole takes on the line. He's a willing runner, isn't he? And he's starting to look a threat now. Last tackle. Not the cleanest play of the ball, and then the error. Well, Cole just couldn't take it in. And Cleary Senior looks on. A bit of a rueful smile comes across his lips because that didn't go to plan.
Well, it's something we're seeing more and more of. Nathan Cleary just stepping hard off his right foot and trying to pick up that inside lead runner. On that occasion, he misses him out and tries to find Cole, who just can't quite take the pass in as it's dipping in front of him. The Warriors will be happy with this, but the 16 minutes left to go, and that's an eternity in a game of this magnitude to defend your own end of the field.
Well, they've done 63 minutes so far. What Wigan will be thinking here, though, Carl, surely They haven't had many opportunities, but they've come away with points when they have been down that end. Can they get a 2-score lead? They're going to try and run it. Here's Farrell. Farrell short of halfway. Last tackle again. They're going to go short side here, and they're going to dribble the kick downfield. But Edwards is there, catches it on the bounce and sets off in field, but it's a great Wigan chase. Really good chase.
Yeah, superb chase from the left edge. Wardle, Liam Farrell in there. As now they try and gang up and deal with Brian Toto, and they do so well. Look at this. Look at this.
There was nearly with Brian and the guys in the presentation position there. Brian Toto and the fans encouraging their heroes on.
This is a big set.
They're all big sets in this game. Nothing asked, nothing given, just as it should be. The Super League champions against the NRL champions.
Well, the big guns are back out there for the Panthers. In Leota and Fisher Harris as Isaiah Yeo straightens up. Tackle 5.
They'll have to kick from inside their own half. High swirling kick. Field comes across. He's going to let this bounce. That could have been risky, and eventually it goes into touch.
Yeah, he didn't look too comfortable underneath that. Perhaps a miscommunication between Field and Miskey. They let the ball bounce. Dribbles over. It's 15 metres away from their own line. Scrum head and feet to the Warriors. Oh, turnover, sorry.
Back up, boys.
There's the great Billy Boston. Wigan's record try scorer, 478 tries. Great to see him here. And his beloved Wigan enjoying his rugby league. Rugby league royalty here. As there's a problem here, that's Sonia Taruva who tried to keep that kick in. He jumped from the field of play, tried to bat the ball back in, and it looks like he's had an awkward landing. In fact, he's writhing on the floor in agony at the moment. Could be a problem for the Panthers. There he is. So they're a player down at the moment. Can Wigan expose that?
You know, the Warriors have done terrifically well. Harvey Hill ball playing now onto Bevan French. But they seem to have found a bit more energy this last 5 minutes, Mark.
This is the incident here. Ooh, awkward. Here's Smith, kicks across field, high. They are back to collect it. Toto catches it and he comes forward and he's at full tilt here. Looking for a line break. But he's turned away by Byrne. Well, Wigan have got a 4-point advantage. Can they hang on to it here? They're looking for a record 5th World Club Challenge victory. Penrith looking for a first.
Well, arguably the best player in the world in Nathan Cleary stood up in that grand final over the Brisbane Broncos when they seemed all but down and out. They got 13 minutes left to try and rescue this game.
Look at this, Wigan 2 markers down out of play, so their defensive line is short of numbers here, and they're looking to promote the ball out wide. Could be a chance on this near side. That's Tyrone Peachy, who's on into the action. Last tackle here. Kenny will find Cleary, who will go high again. Field waits on the line. There was a nice little bit of play on this near side from Miskey. It managed to get in front of Taylor May there. Just gave Jay Field a little bit of time, but here come the Panthers hunting an error. Kieran does well.
Well, Mike Cooper is back on the field replacing Harvey Hill. So the reinforcements arrive.
There he is, Cooper, sidestepping his way forward, the veteran. Wigan hoping for one more chance. Last tackle again, they can't get over the halfway line. Again, Smith kicks, again Toto drops back, again he catches it on the full, and again he comes forward at full tilt.
This is a high quality game, Mark. It's set for set stuff.
Hold.
What? The 3-time back-to-back NRL winners got left. We saw in the grand final last year, they left it late to win the match. Are they going to do the same again here? There's a break, and May's quick, and he's pacing away. He's trying to go around field. What a tackle! Did he go into touch? They've knocked the ball on. They'll put it down over the line, but surely this is going to be chalked off.
oh well, maybe this and the other one on split. Tackle would be complete anyway, he wouldn't be able to offload the ball regardless. But let's work out if he goes into touch or whether it would be a penalty. Just run that back. Okay, go. On this angle, please, make that into full frame. Okay, go real slow on this, please. Pause it there. The foot is on the line. Thank you, I've made my decision.
Well, that was like watching two Formula One cars going at it down the straight. Taylor May backed himself, but Jayfield had the pace to get back. That could be a match-winning tackle. He's not had a lot to do defensively, but that was out of the top draw.
Brilliant work from Jayfield. You know, if this game goes on where Wigan Warriors get crowned World Club Challenge champions, well, they'll put it down to the defensive effort here from Jayfield. That moment, I think about the first half with Brian Toto in the corner. Their defence wins big competitions, wins big games, and wins big moments. And Jayfield, with all the plaudits from his teammates, they know he's come up with something special there.
The Panthers will be happy, though. They bust Wigan open there.
They did. They opened up with ease, really. With the inside work, the cover defence from Wigan has been exceptional tonight.
It's on a knife edge. We came not knowing who would prevail. And 69 minutes in, we're still none the wiser. Wigan, it's seemingly been penned in their own half for the entire second half, but yet it's they who have the only points of the second half. Jake Wardle's try. And the kick from Harry Smith. Wigan are brave.
Yeah, well, the possession stats are 67% possession, but there's a chance here down this left side of the field.
They're going to run it, and they have got it out wide. Here's Wardle. Can he get a pass away to Marshall? He throws it over the sideline. It was on. Wigan back their skill, but they came up a fraction short.
Well, it was tackle 5, and they decide to run it. And it's a brilliant tackle from Toto. And Wardle, knowing that it's the final play of the set, has to keep it alive. But Liam Marshall, if he was only 2 yards slower, it would have landed straight on his chest.
Right, let's get more injury news, this time from the Panthers. Jenna Brooks.
Yeah, the Penrith Panthers winger, Sania Taruva, came off in a bit of pain with a lower leg injury.
Okay, Jenna, so he's gone off, and an error here from the Panthers, a forward pass. So Wigan's error not punished.
Where do you want it, Wigan? Where do you want it?
Well, is this the opportunity where they just claw into the Panthers half? We've seen what they can do on a number of occasions, 3 times tonight, once they've got in the correct field position.
Shot clock on.
And it's just Tyrone Peachy.
I think it's
an incorrect play of the ball. But the completion rate of the Warriors as we enter the final 9 minutes at 90%. Can't really ask for any more than that. Harry Smith, a chip over the top.
They are kicking him behind here. And Bevan French is racing forward. Bevan French! Sensational try for the Wigan Warriors. Pace to burn. And Bevan French is there to score. Is that the moment that makes Wigan the World Club champions? Referee wants to check it.
We have no tackle.
He's quick, but was he onside? Referee on field says yes. Is this Wigan's crowning glory?
Okay, we've got no tackle. The live call is a try. Pause the ball on the foot. Okay, Bevan French must have both feet behind the ball. He doesn't. His left foot is not behind the ball. Thank you, I have made my decision.
We talked earlier about fine margins. It was a false start for French. He went a split second too soon. And a moment of absolute brilliance is chalked off. Matty Pete initially was shaking his head, wasn't he? He maybe knew that Bevan had gone a fraction too soon.
Oh, how close. They have one hand on the trophy. And that try would have almost made it game, set and match. Inventive work from the Warriors here, from the base of the scrum. Harry Smith gets the call, puts the boot to ball, and Bevan French. Oh, my word. Just so agonisingly over that line.
Well, maybe Wigan had a spot of luck with the Wardle try, and maybe that luck has just come back and gone the other way. Here come Penrith then, who thought they were down and out. Leota carries strong. Wigan have got to hang on here. They've got a player down injured in backfield. It's Cooper who's out of the play.
There's an error.
And there's an error. There's an error from the Panthers. Now Tempest Flare. And the reaction of the crowd to that incorrect play. The ball was almost as loud as when Bevan French, they thought, had won the match for Wigan.
Moses Leota comes up with a crucial error. And the crowd here tonight, just listen to them. They said something special happening here.
Okay, boys. Lads, it's just a lost ball. It's a lost ball.
For a man of his experience and his stature within the game, Moses Leota
We've opted to have it here.
comes up with a really soft error.
Lads, it's here. We've had a good game.
The Australian fans are not too happy about that one. Wigan won't be too happy about this. Burnett is who's making his way off the field. He looks a bit groggy as well. We'll try and get some more news on that. 7 to go here at the DW Stadium. Game in the balance. The World Club Challenge on a knife edge. Oh, the ball's come free, and it's collected by Penrith. Now the referee has given a penalty. Wigan survive. Now, we are playing the international rules where if there's 2 in the tackle and 1 falls off, you can still pinch the ball.
Let's go.
Be interested to see this one again.
Well, Liam Moore, it took a while before he put the whistle to his mouth, and I think they've had their pocket pinch there.
They've left the tackle.
Let's go, mate.
The 2 players have left the tackle. It's a one-on-one steal. The international rules
Let's back up, boys. Hold.
say that that is a fair play. And Liam Martin, you can see him talking to the defenders, saying, get out of there.
Well, I've mentioned twice now, you sometimes need luck along the way. But Liam Moore's got that one wrong. Liam Martin, he'll be furious with that.
Dupree holding the back of his
Play the ball. Let's go.
neck. Not only he'll give him a kick up the backside there, didn't he? Said, get on with it.
Get on with that. It's much more than
Hold now. Hold. Goal 2.
what's at stake. Just get on with the play.
Here's French.
Cade
Drops
Ellis.
the ball back.
He's been
Ellis
exceptional tonight. You talk about a person leading from the front. Well, the man there, number 13 on his back, Cade Ellis, has been huge tonight.
4.
Farrell carries 40 metres away. Wigan, can they dig out another score? Short pass, almost through. Isa offloads it. Ball on the ground. Fields got time to collect it. Was that high from Peachy? No, it wasn't. Last tackle. Kieran will get the ball away. Smith's under pressure. Hoists it high. Tester at the back for Edwards, who's under pressure from French, who gets his man. Edwards bounces up though, but he's tackled just outside the 10.
Brilliant work, Bevan French on the kick chase. And there's the high shot.
5 minutes remaining. Wigan leading. Penrith Panthers. 3-time back-to-back NRL winners are on the ropes here. Can they come out and land a knockout blow on the Warriors?
Hold.
There goes Fisher-Harris. Oh, he's dropped the ball on the floor, hasn't he?
Oh, it's a penalty.
The referee's given a penalty.
No, mate. We've got here.
Some big calls late in this game.
Cheers, mate.
A reminder that the family of the Robin Park Arena will be open again after the game.
Saying there was interference in the play there. The Panthers have got it inside the 40. Is there going to be late half-break? Could we be going to golden point extra time as we did last season? If it's all level after 80 minutes, we will play on.
Well, they left it till 88 seconds remaining on the clock last year before the Panthers were able to score and take that game into golden point. And will history repeat itself twice here tonight?
Well, here come the Panthers. Here they come now. Bodies in motion. Dummy goes in along the youngster. He's up to the line, but Wigan will push him back into the field of play. Desperate times here for the Warriors. Trying to hang on. Short passes on the ground. Wigan have got it back. Wigan stand firm. This has been backs to the wall heroics. And the home fans, 24,091 packed in here. Not a ticket to be had. And what a game these two teams have served up tonight. We're still none the wiser who is going to be the World Club champions.
Or inside the final 3 minutes. And it's the Warriors who just look more desperate, more committed. As Fisher Harris goes for a shot. Abbas-Miski now. Simple plays needed. Give the ball to Harry Smith. Kick the ball long. Chase like you've never chased before.
Oh, it's the last one. He needs to get the kick away. He does. May is back there. He will collect it. And he's got room in front of him. He stumbles at the vital time. Wigan have got maybe 2 sets at most to defend here. Peachy runs forward. O'Neill has him. Wigan players seconds away from writing their name into the history books. Or will it be Penrith with their first ever World Club Challenge win? Are they going to produce another miraculous comeback? A game which territorially they've dominated. Here's Cleary, takes on the line, he goes to ground. 2 more tackles remaining. Penrith knocking on the door. Will Wigan let them in? Ball on the ground. Was that knocked on or was it played up by the Panthers?
I think it was knocked forward from Harry Smith. And Warriors fans at home, how's your nerves? 90 seconds left. And a scrum 25 metres away.
Time's off, he's packed.
If he picks that up, Wigan are almost there. The Penrith fans are happy. They're going to get one more chance. Matty Pete is nervous. The Wigan fans are nervous. Even the neutrals are nervous. Are the Panthers going to pull this one out of the fire tonight? One more heroic effort needed for Wigan. One try for the Panthers to level it up. Peachy's tackle, but not put down the ground instantly. French with a tackle. Ball now works its way centre field. They'll drop it back. They're trying to punch a hole in the middle of the park. They're trying to draw defenders in here. All the hard work pre-season for moments like this. Cleary across the field, bumps off Farrell. Cleary gets it away. Martin's tackled. Can they get him to the ground? They'll grab hold of the ball with Smith. They're 5 metres away. Couple of tackles set, restart. So it's all on the Panthers now. They're going through the hands. Have they got the numbers out wide? They chose to run it. 30 seconds remaining. Wigan on the ropes. Penrith looking for the knockout blow. They keep it alive. They move the ball back centre field. Yo runs across the field, straightens up. Farrell tackles him, can't get the ball. There now is Tano. Tano keeps it alive. He's tackled by Marshall. Surely now one more tackle to win it for Wigan.
This is it.
It's now or never for the Panthers. Their hopes and dreams will die on this play. They're going through the hands. They've got a chance with Peachy. Peachy gets it away. Oh my word! And they got it down. Has Taylor May leveled up this game? It looks like the ball's been held up. We're going to the video referee to decide who will win the World Club Challenge. As Wigan's heroics paid off, we await the video referee.
He'll have a
Thank you, I have made my decision.
Incoming. Insufficient evidence to overturn it. It will mean that the Wigan Warriors are going to be the world champions. Listen to the reaction. Jay Field has made 2 tackles in this second half to deny Taylor May, and there are 2 tackles that win the game for Wigan. Backs to the wall from the very first minute. They got in front 3 times, and Matty B has completed his silverware collection. Challenge Cup winner, League Leaders Shield winner, Super League Grand Final winner, and now he is a World Club Challenge winner. He'll make his way down. The celebrations continue. Nathan Cleary came with his team that have won 3 NRL Grand Finals. They pushed the Warriors close, but the Warriors' spirit refused to be broken. What an outstanding performance from every one of those in Cherry and White. A great game, and it came down to the very last tackle. Insufficient evidence, the finest of fine margins. Wigan have won it. Let's get down to pitch side. Sam Tompkins